Okay guys, wanted to show you how we do our random run order draws in case there's any question about this and what this looks like from the back side of it. So in that Google Sheet in the registrations page, I go in here and I'm going to assign everybody a random number. And I'm going to do it between 1 and a very large number, just so there's a big range of random numbers that we can pull from. I'm going to assign everybody a random number, and then I'm going to fill this column so that everybody that is running has a random number associated with their name, with their dog. Now I'm going to copy and paste these right back in here just so that they don't refresh when we do our sort here in just a second, because if we leave them there, they change values. So by copying and pasting them, the values only, those numbers are now stuck there as numbers and not as a formula, so that they stick with that number. Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to sort by that random number that was generated. And we have something that looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and delete that out of there because we don't need those random numbers now. And we're going to go through and we're going to look, okay, so we're looking for back-to-back runs or runs that are really, really close together, and then we're going to move those people around. So Bill, Cindy, Rusty, Jeremy, Kevin, Travis, Mike, Tracy, Barb, Cindy, Kenny, Mike, Mike. Okay, we have a back-to-back run here. So we're going to move these and separate these out a little bit just so that there's a couple of dogs between them. So now we're at Mike, Jeremy, Cindy, Jared, Mike, Sam, Rusty, Kevin, Lyle, Sam, Tracy, Terry, Mike, Ed, Alan, Ed. Okay, so Ed has runs that are fairly close back-to-back, so we're going to move this one up just a little bit just so that they're not back-to-back. And then we also try to avoid this, Jimmy and Tanner running back-to-back just for the family. Not that we're trying to say anything, but just prevent anything from happening. So we're just going to move them down a little bit just so that family aren't running back-to-back either. We try to avoid that if we can as well. And now we have our open pointing run order established. So then we'll go back in here and we'll go to the open flushing and we'll do the same thing. Let me copy and paste this stuff over there though. I'm going to change this to open flushing. Get rid of the dates over here. We don't need those. And we're going to do the same thing. Equals a random number between 1 and a very, very large number. Didn't like that equals. There we go. And fill that formula all the way down the column here. And once again, copy and paste those just so that it's the value and not the formula, so that those values stick. Then we're going to go in here, we're going to sort by that number so that those are now randomly assigned to their position. Clear that out, and then again, we sort through these and make sure there are no back-to-back. So Jeff, Kevin, Wade, Lehman, Brady, Barb, Mark, Lehman, Mike, Kevin, Lehman. That's good enough. There's 2 runs in between there. So Cody, Scott, Rusty, Jeremy, Gerald, Cody, Rusty, Kenny, Lehman, Barb, Barb. Okay, we got a back-to-back here with Barb and Barb. So we're going to come in here. We're going to move Blaze down just a little bit so that we have a couple of runs there between Barb, Jeremy, Rusty, Barb, Brady, Jeff, Kevin has back-to-back runs here. And then we notice we still have Barb here at the very end of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take this dog and move it up here. We got Barb right there, so we're going to keep moving it up a little bit further. We're just going to drop it in there. And we'll probably move this one back 1 run just again. Move this one back so that we're trying to keep those the same family members separated out by a couple of runs just to make sure that we're trying to keep everything on the up and up with that. So this is how we do our random assignment. I'll go ahead and do the amateur point and amateur flushing here in just a little bit, but that's so that if there are any questions, you see how it is done.